devices together over here. How y'all feeling on this Monday morning? Yes. Y'all heard of Boney James? Boney James. My bad, Boney. I can listen to jazz. Like, if you come to see me in my office building and I bring you into my vortex, 9 times out of 10 I'm listening to some jazz. And it's just like, Probably always Boney James too. Listen to that horn. Can you hear it? Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all something in a minute. But just listen to that. Listen to how sexy it sounds. Good morning, Raheem. I love me some jazz. And guess what it's called? It's called Butter. She's a smooth ass white boy. Yes. Okay, I love me Boney James. I love me some Boney James. I keep saying his name wrong, but I love him. Charge it to my head and not my heart, Boney. Okay, so let's get started though. Last week we were talking about, and I hope I'm able to be heard on my computer because I got my book over top of my computer. I need it there so I can see though. But how you guys doing? How was your weekend? How are you? How is manifesting going? How is life taking control? How is it? I hope that all is well. I hope that you are being filled up and you're getting whatever it is you need from me doing these videos. And whatever it is that I don't give you in these videos in the moment, definitely hit me up on the sidebar like, hey Zabi, I had something I was thinking about, or something that you said sparked this in my head. Listen, I don't mind. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. So thank you for tuning in right now. And last week we were talking about 6 steps to manifesting, right? So 6 steps to manifesting in your life. I want you to be honest with yourself and identify how that worked out for you. And also Wednesday, on Wellness Wednesday, what I talked about was writing down those energy suckers in your life. Because what happened was, and this morning I was in meditation with the Lord, and he told me how parallel those 2 subjects were, although they were on different days. Because when you are manifesting, when you are attempting to manifest something into your life, what happens is that you need to be sure that you have cleared out all of the toxins so you can receive. Because what happens when you put perfume on funk? Okay, baby. Well, that's why it's important. Right? It's important. So the Lord had me going into my book. All right, my mindset coaching book. And today we're going to be on lesson 2. Okay, so we talked about the 6 steps to manifesting. So today we're going to talk about the 2 steps, the 2 things we can do to activate the spiritual law of clarity. Because in order, and it may sound like it's a little backwards. However, clarity is at every point of your life. Like every next level you level up to, you have to remain clear on what it is you are seeking, what your intention is about. Things may change, because I know for myself in the past week I've had a whole shift, like a shift in direction. Right? I talked a lot about the spiritual shift I was going through in January, but this shift has been a spiritual redirection. It's like, not quite what you expected, but it's still good. So still act like it. Still have the same faith. Still go into it with this mindset. Get out of your comfort zone because things are changing. So you're going to have to adapt, but still remain with those abilities and those qualities that will get you what you desire to manifest in your life. So the spiritual law of clarity at this particular point is very important, because when you are totally clear about what you want, and everyone and everything around you picks up your message and responds accordingly. When you are clear to what it is you want in your life and manifesting, what we talked about last week, a few of the key points is that we have to remain in a state of gratitude. Most importantly, absolutely so. We have to be intentional with what it is we want in our life. Absolutely so. But the two biggest things to me when it comes down to manifesting is you have to visualize it already in your head. So you have visualized what you wanted, who you want, where you might have to go and get it from. You have visualized it. You visualized yourself being great already. If you want to stand in front of a crowd of 1,000 people, you have visualized yourself, what you got on, what you'll be talking about, what the crowd look like, what the building looks like. You have visualized this in your head. Next comes affirmation of the mouth. You speak it as though it already is. You speak it as though it already is. Speak it as though it already is, right? So when it comes back full circle and it's time for the manifestation to present itself, it happened because you put it into the atmosphere. Everybody around you is starting to participate in the divine orchestration over your life and business. You getting offers and blessings from places that you didn't even know that they were part of the assignment. But simply because you are operating in divine flow and you are walking, I'm talking about you wanted to go left, but this morning the Spirit told you to go right for some reason, and you ran into that person and gave you golden nuggets. May not have given you the crutch, but it gave you the recipe you need to bake that cake. Baby, listen, the universe, when you are totally clear about what you want, everything around you picks up the message and responds accordingly. And the devil do too. Okay? Because the devil see you coming. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Then I ran into it. Let me see how I can mess this up. So everybody is on point. Now, lack of clarity ties up mental energy and keeps you in confusion. Okay, that is lack of clarity ties up your mental energy and keeps you in confusion. But clarity frees you to move forward and opens new doors of opportunity, right? Because when you're clear on something, it doesn't matter what type of negative energy comes your way, what type of distractions come to throw you off course. When you're clear about what it is you want and the mission you are on, baby, it's going to work itself out. It frees you to move forward and open new doors of opportunity. It's up to you to walk through them, though. Let's keep it 100. Okay? So let's get into these 2 ways. Okay? I ain't trying to keep you long. There are some people I got to call about their incarcerated loved ones to see how we can help them out at 11. I told them, so I got a few minutes. Okay? Now, two ways to activate the law of clarity. All right. Now, if you are feeling lost or frustrated and cannot see which way to go, wait patiently, sit in stillness, activate your peace, ask for clarity, be ready to receive, and then you will be able to make the correct move. Okay? You can't jump. Don't keep on shooting from the hip. Don't keep shooting from the hip, baby. You might shoot some. You might hit the target a couple times. Just a few times. You might be successful in Macabre voice. You just might be successful, baby. But I'm gonna tell you something, that when you wait on the Lord, when you wait on the universe, when you have done absolutely everything that you can do, right? That's the I syndrome. I call that the I syndrome. I did this, and I thought I was gonna do this, and I tried to do this, and I. Okay, cool. Once you got all your eyes out, once you done in the I syndrome, then you sit on down and let the universe take control of it, because God is going to have to orchestrate some things. God is going to have to open some doors. God is going to have to soften some hearts. He is going to have to take some people out that he put in place, but they not doing what they got to do, so he got to take them out and replace them with somebody else, baby. But sometimes that's a process. Sometimes it takes a few weeks. Sometimes it takes a few months, even years, baby. But you have to be willing to accept that. You have to be willing to remain faithful and know that it ain't over till it's good. It's not over till it's good. Okay? So that's number 1. If you're feeling lost or frustrated and cannot see which way to go, wait patiently. Sit in stillness. Activate your peace. Ask for clarity. You have to ask for what it is you need. Now, my daddy pockets is huge. You feel what I'm saying? And anything that I need to be replenished of, especially my energy. I go to the source. I don't look for man to fill me up. And when I say man, I ain't just talking about no man. I'm talking about man or woman. I don't look for man to fill me up. Because all this right here, this little 5'3" is a whole lot in this 5'3", and a lot of people can't even handle the 5'3", so I got to go to the source. You feel what I'm saying? But I ask And when I don't know what it is I need, I use my native tongue. I've been blessed with the gift of speaking tongues. So sometimes I'm just crying and I'm just speaking my native tongue. I don't even know what it is I need. But at the end, when I'm finished releasing myself, I feel myself being filled back up. And then in the next few minutes, maybe the next day, I wake up and I'm like, maybe I almost forgot what happened yesterday, right? So you have to be in the same position. Nothing different between me and you. There is nothing different between me and you. I'm just here to educate you on some things that has been in your very existence since you were given life. All it needs is just to be shaken up a little bit, and that's what I'm here to do. Okay? So that's number one. One of the ways to activate the law of clarity is to wait patiently and sit in stillness, because if you have visualized these things, you have affirmed these things, you are walking in faith, you are living in gratitude, you are being intentional, all of those steps we talked about in manifesting. If you are doing those things, however, it's still a little bit foggy, it still feel a little bit funny, you can't put your finger on exactly what it is, but you know it's something, sit in stillness so you can receive clarity. Ask for clarity if you need to receive clarity. Number two, the second is to make a bold and conscious move in the direction revealed to you. Bold and conscious, okay? That's number two. Using your intuition when making your move, though, regardless of how fearful or difficult it may seem, you have to make that move. So in this example, when you are sitting and you're receiving, see, the number one way that you set and you ask to receive clarity. You need things to happen. You need to see the vision. Maybe you're waiting for God to present you with a sign or a synchronicity, something that will give you the confirmation that you desire. Now, when you receive that, like I told you last week, though, some of us, we be like this. Some of us, we be like this, y'all. We be like, Lord, okay, Jesus, take the wheel. And then we let go. Go right. Left look a little. How about right? Lord, no. When you receive the sign that you need, no matter how small it is, that's why you have to be waiting and paying attention. That's why you have to be sitting still and in peace, so you won't be distracted by confusion. That way, when it shows up to you, no matter how big or small it is, you'll be able to receive it. You'll be able to receive it. And so number two, make a bold and conscious move in the direction revealed to you. You have to. Don't be asking for a sign, then when you get one, you be like, oh, I'm a little scared. You sure? You sure? Is you sure? Of course. Are you sure that that's what you want? Because you want a lot. Regardless if you want a lot or a little bit, you are going to be required to do some things to keep it. You're going to be required to do some things to receive it, because you have to prove your responsibility into the universe. And one thing God is not interested in doing is making a fool out of you. So no matter what you ask for, no matter how grand and beautiful it is, if you're not ready and responsible and willing to receive it and act on it as in the divinely as it's supposed to be operated, then you ain't going to get it. You ain't going to get it. So Clarity is absolutely important. So the number two ways to activate the law of clarity. Number one, if you're feeling lost or frustrated and cannot see which way to go, wait patiently and sit in stillness and activate your peace. Ask for clarity and be ready to receive it. And then you will be able to make the correct move. And number two is to make a bold and conscious move into the direction revealed to you. Because you asked for it. So make a bold and conscious decision to move into that direction, regardless of how fearful it is. Now, some things to remember, some things to take away with you here. I told you I'm not going to keep you long this morning. If you choose not to make a decision, right? If you choose not to make a decision, then actually you've already made a decision. So you might as well put some effort into it. You might as well think this thing out. You might as well be intentional in all of your dealings, because no matter what you're thinking, whether you're thinking lack or abundance, baby, you are making a decision and it's conscious in its moment. So make the best one. The word decision comes from the Latin word decidere. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but it's in there and I'm educated about it, which means to cut it off. So basically, making a decision cuts off all other possibilities you may have had at that time. And after making a decision, you must then learn to focus on the route you have chosen. Don't be bouncing here and there. And I'm not talking about you have a few different things going on in your enterprise, and so you have to, you have to juggle your focus. That's not what I'm saying. That ain't it, baby. That ain't it, baby. After making a decision, you must focus on the route you've chosen. So if your simultaneous route causes you to focus on things simultaneously, then that's what you have to do. But remember, you have a set of simultaneous activities to focus on. Focus on that. Make sure your focus is focused. It's almost like you know what you know, you know that you know that you know that you know. You focus that you focus, and you focus that you focus, and you better focus on what you're focusing on. You feel me? Thank you, Holy Spirit. That was smooth. All right. Now, the best way to decide anything, though, is to make positive, clear decisions, then implement them into your everyday life. Having clarity assists you in the direction in decision making, opens doors to the future. So you are to speak clearly to the universe about your wants, okay, your needs and your wishes, as clear thoughts and intentions draw from the universe that of which you desire in your life. Okay, now just some of the tidbits that I want you to take away with you today. If you haven't begun thinking about these things already, I don't know, I want you to think a little bit more about you. Okay, I want you to think a little bit more about this cup that you have to fill up and pour into everybody else. You the cup. Think about you. It's okay. That's not selfish, baby. That's self-care. Okay? You gotta think about you. It's not selfish, it's self-care. Now, do you enjoy your own company? Have you identified your 3 P's? And what's the 3 P's, Ivy? Here you go with that mindset coaching stuff again. Well, the 3 P's is your purpose, your passion, and your pleasures. Have you identified what you are purposed to do in this life? Have you identified what you are passionate about doing in this life? And have you identified your pleasures in life? What you like to do, baby? Get back to you, baby. The kids, your wife, your husband, your aunts, your grandma, your daddy, your mama. Everybody has been getting some of yours, and that's fine. You got to give somebody. We are servants, to be honest. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that you are pouring up. You got to make sure that you filled up already before you start pouring out. So that's important. One more thing, then I'm gonna go. Is you doing what you love to do, baby? Is you happy? You doing what you love to do? Are you doing what you love to do? Is what you doing what you love to do? If you can't solidly, wholeheartedly answer that question, then you're not. And I challenge you while we're still in the first quarter of the year, I challenge you to get a book and get a pencil and start writing down what your desire truly is. What you truly would love to manifest in your life. I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to do what makes you happy, igniting your passion, right? I challenge you to do that. Please do it. Please do it. And that's all I got for you today, y'all. That's all I got for you today. And y'all, we did not read the verse of the day. Y'all is messed up. Y'all messed up. Y'all just let me. Y'all not holding me accountable. Y'all not holding me accountable, Lord. Lord, work on your people, Lord. You see, I blamed it on y'all. Lord, Lord, work on your people. Alright, okay. So the verse of today is this, y'all. It comes from I love Ephesians, 2 Corinthians, Proverbs. Those are my favorite. Matthew. Those are my most favorite books in the Bible. But the verse of today comes from 2 Corinthians 9 and 8. And it says, and God will generously provide all you need. Jesus. Then you will always have everything you need and plenty left over to share with others. Let me y'all. That's why I ain't get to read it in the beginning. God wanted to put his stamp on it. I'm in awe. I'm sorry, y'all caught me in a moment. Listen, I have these moments often, but y'all just caught me in a live one. Like, for real. Oh my gosh, you so good. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you did that thing. Oh Lord. Okay, so I'm gonna read it again. Then I'm gonna go on about my business. Got some people, other things to do. Focus. I got simultaneous to do. We just talked about that, but the Lord done said up in this place. this morning after everything. I did not plan this, y'all. I simply opened my folder and was like, okay, this is the next course. And went to my book, and this is the next course. Everything, this is not planned. I do not have an agenda. I'm simply going the divine orchestrated flow, y'all. I'm not lying. So the verse of today comes from 2 Corinthians 9:8. And it says, and God will generously provide all you need. What does all leave out? Nothing. God will generously provide all you need. Then you will always have everything you need. What does everything leave out, y'all? Nothing. Whoa. And plenty left over to share with others. That cup we was just talking about. Well, I'm filled up. How you feeling? I'm filled up this month. I'm ready to take on the whole week. I'm ready to go out here and be successful in my chiropractic voice. Yes, in the name of Jesus. Oh, hey, Bryant. What's going on? I'm doing well. In the meantime, in between time, you guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope that I'm blessing your life. I hope that I am just doing my part, the best part in my servant leadership. And once again, make sure if you are in the Richmond, Virginia area, I'm going to be at the Workforce Innovation Center down at 900 East Marshall Street this February the 13th, Thursday. I'm going to be down there facilitating the workshop, and I'm also going to have some information about how I help incarcerated families. So if you have anyone who is incarcerated and they're interested in starting a business or interested in publishing a book, I've merged with a book publishing company who caters to incarcerated authors and civilian authors alike, but definitely incarcerated authors. Lost Word Publishing, your word will no longer be lost with us. So if that interests you, you can definitely meet me down at the Workforce Innovation Center at 10 o'clock Thursday morning. That's 900 East Marshall Street. And if you're interested in publishing a book or know someone incarcerated who is interested in publishing anything, it could be poetry, it could just be something they created, definitely books and stuff like that, definitely. But anything creative, any creative works, if people are incarcerated and they want to, get that started, have them hit me up. Contact lostword at gmail.com. That's contact lostword at gmail.com. Okay, so I will talk to you guys again on Wednesday for some Willpower Wednesday or Wellness Wednesday or whatever it is people want to call it. I'm just here, Lord. I'm just here providing, empowering, motivating, and speaking. All that good stuff in the name of Jesus. Amen. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all know crazy. I'm getting ready to go to my old page and do a Man Crush Monday. This is going to be good, y'all. Some real good, juicy information. I'm actually going to be talking about my baby daddy. Meet me there. It's the old page. Xavier Handsome.